Hello. I'm a bit annoyed because I just recorded this, but I found out that my mic wasn't working. Okay, so to start things off, camera completely different. I'm recording this on my laptop because my webcam seems to be broken. I'll get another one, but this is what we have to deal with. Sadly, the mic quality is even worse. I'm so sorry. But anyway, today we'll be looking at F sharp, A sharp, Infinity by Godspeed You Black Emperor. One of my favorite albums. It was my favorite album for a long time, for maybe about a year. It changes quite a lot. But anyway, F sharp, A sharp, Infinity by Godspeed You Black Emperor. Godspeed You Black Emperor, Canadian post-rock bands, really influential, huge legends. This album especially, really legendary. It's kind of a classic. There's really not much I can say in this that hasn't been said before. Also, this isn't a review. I'm not reviewing it. I just want to talk about it because it's amazing. This album is a lot more slow to a lot of the other stuff, like Lift Your Skinny Fist, I can sense heaven, but it's still good. Lots of people do prefer Lift Your Skinny Fist because it's more climactic, I believe, maybe a little bit louder. This is more focused on just like creating a soundscape, a really desolate soundscape. It's more droney than Lift Your Skinny Fists, which some people might not prefer. I I might prefer. It's hard to say which one's better. There are parts about this I like more than Skinny Fist. There are parts about Skinny Fist I like more than this. Whatever. Okay, so the first song of this album is the Dead Flag Blues. So there's 3 songs the album, but each song has multiple sections, so it's really more than 3 songs. But if you're looking at it on streaming or something, it's 3 songs. So it starts with the Dead Flag Blues, which starts off with a poem. A really interesting poem. I don't quite understand it, but it's quite obvious that it's just setting up like this kind of post-apocalyptic soundscape, this kind of feeling, and it does it well. It's quite frightening, and I'm a fan of it. It's a good start to the album. And then the rest of the Dead Flag Blues kind of just it's just a sound piece. There's really not much build up in the Dead Flag Blues apart from at the very end. There's lots of sound effects in it, like trains. I believe there's a lot of train sounds because it's recorded near a railway, and I love trains, so it's always quite exciting to hear that. Actually, let me check if. Okay, it looks like I've lost it. Sadly, the vinyl comes with a crushed penny, which is crushed by a train, which I thought was quite cool. But look at this. See? Train. So near the end of the Dead Flag Blues, it starts to pick up a bit more musically. And it might be my favorite part of the entire album, to be honest. It's a really kind of happy, weird song. But I could honestly just put that on a playlist, the little happy song near the end. I really do love it. It relieves tension quite a lot because the rest of the song is quite spooky, and it's a kind of a good break. Then the next song is Hastings, which has the most intense build up on the entire album, I'd say. The whole song is kind of just it's a lot more linear than the rest of the songs. It builds up, but then it hits a peak, it calms down. Kind of like a song just off, Lift Your Skinny Fists. So if you like that album more, East Hastings will probably be your favorite song in the album. There's also not much bullshitting on it. There's not that much ambient. I love the drone parts, but again, if you don't like that, then whatever. The song was also sampled by Backwash. Fun fact. Good song. Check that out. And the last song on the album, Providence, is the longest one at 30 minutes, but this has the most kind of sections in it, and I'm a big fan of Providence. There's multiple like build-ups and stuff, and it's quite spooky. Like the where are you going bit is quite weird. There's also, if you're looking at it on streaming, there's a 4-minute silence. That's because the ending was supposed to be a bonus track, so the actual song isn't actually that long. There's just a 4-minute silence, which I don't really like when they do it on streaming, but it's fine. But yeah, F sharp, A sharp, Infinity. Not really much else I can say about it. It's a very, very, very good album. please check it out for yourself. I think if you haven't gone through Godspeed Black Emperor's discography, I personally wouldn't start with it. I'd start with Skinny Fists. I believe that's the more acclaimed album. It's also there's more build up, more climaxes. Bit maybe to most people a bit more interesting, but Godspeed Black Emperor, amazing band, one of my favorite bands. Check them out. And thanks for watching. That's it. Kind of a short one, but I don't really have much to say. I'm kind of just bored, and I'm just saying what I want. Also, do that. It's a new monitor. I haven't plugged it in yet, but I've got a new monitor. Right. Bye.